An aching in my heart.
It has to do with plants, and it has a little bit of development and a lot of function, how the plants work, and emphasizing how they're different from animals.
And my pocket's full of sand. I'm alone.
We look at how plants accumulate starch and what they do with the products that they make in photosynthesis. We look at how they regulate water loss, so we do a lab that involves transpiration and looking at guard cells on leaves, because there's some evidence that they've changed over the course of industrialization.
Ways from home. And I miss my loved one.
I'm interested in how plants signal stresses, how they signal changes that are in response to hormones. And one of the common things that happens in plants and animals is that they use calcium as a signal. And so my work specifically involves the proteins that recognize that calcium and then trigger a whole set of downstream reactions that either modify how the plant grows or what defensive responses it raises against those challenges. And so we do things mostly, we use reverse genetics. We make transgenic plants to study it.
In the early morning rain. No pain.
Favorite plant? You know something, I guess if I had my research hat on, I would say Arabidopsis, because that's what we do. But it's pretty, a lot of ways, it's a pretty uninteresting plant. I actually really love daylilies. A friend of mine was a breeder as a hobby, and when he retired from the USDA, I drove to Mississippi and unearthed a lot of the bulbs that he was just giving away so that I could fill up my yard with daylilies. So I think overall they're my favorite plants.
Well, out on the runway.
One of the things I really enjoyed, and the reason I really jumped at the chance when I was offered the possibility of teaching one of the sections in there, was that who wouldn't want to teach a class that have people interview to get into the program, they're motivated to do it, and you only have 20 maybe students in the class. You get to know everybody's name, not just their name, but you get to know them a little bit, because you go to the labs, you find out how they work, you learn a little bit more about them. It's much better, teaching 20 versus teaching 200. There's no choice. There's no choice. It's just it's a great experience as an instructor, and I think it has to be vastly better for the students.